Hello everyone, this video is about comparing fractions. So today we're going to compare fractions. Please remember to make notes while you watch and do the exercises with me. Let's learn together. So when we want to compare two fractions, it helps us if they have the same bottom number, denominator. This bottom number is called the denominator, as I said just now. Why do we do this? Because it makes the fraction easier to compare and for us to see. So same denominator is easy to tell which one is bigger. So 5 on 8 and 3 on 4. So 5/8 or 3/4. The bottom are different. So one is a 8 and one is a 4, the denominators. But we can change them to have the same denominator. We do this by making the equivalent fraction. Remember, if I say in the class also, always equivalent equal. So we want the same fraction. We want the same denominator at the bottom. That means the same value, just different numbers. So let's change. 3 on 4. So it has the bottom of 8. We can do this by 3 on 4 times 2. Remember, if you do it on the top, you have to do it on the bottom. And if you do it on the bottom, you have to do it on the top. So 3 on 4 times 2 on 3 times 2 and 4 times 2. That will give us 6 on 8. We multiply the top and the bottom. Remember that. So now we have not 3 on 4, but it becomes 6 on 8. So now we can say the bottom is an 8. That means we can now say 5 on 8 and 6 on 8, because remember that 3 on 4 turned into a 6 on 8. Remember, 3 on 4 and 6 on 8 are the same. It's equivalent, equal. That means 5 on 8, 3 on 4, and 6 on 8 all share the same kind of amount. The 3 on 4 and the 6 on 8. All the denominators are now the same. Just write it in different ways. So now we can say which one is bigger. We ignore the denominators now. We just look at that 5 and that 6. And what is bigger, 5 or 6? 6 is bigger. So we can say 6 on 8. So 3/4 are bigger than 5 on 8. Let's try these. 10 on 14 and 6 on 21. What is the lowest common denominator? Can you find it? Let's work it out together. So LCD means lowest common denominator. It is the smallest number that both bottoms can go into. We look at the 14 and the 21. What is the smallest number both can go into? It's 42. It is 7. Sorry, it's not 42, it's 7. So now we can change both fractions. So how we're going to do it? We're going to look at the 10 and 14. We're going to divide by 2, because the 14, how to make the 14 denominator 7, you divide 2. So 14 divided by 2 is 7. And remember, what you do at the bottom, you have to do at the top. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. So now our new fraction, our equivalent fraction, is 5 on 7. Let's do this next one. 6 on 21. How to make that 21, the denominator, the bottom number, a 7, because we want the LCD. You're going to divide by 3. And remember, what you do at the bottom, you have to do on top. So I said 21 divided by 3 equals 7. So 6 divided by 3 equals 2. Okay, so basically, guys, go get your LCD and go change the denominator first, and then you can go denominator. Change it also. It can times or divide. So now we can see 10 on 14 is bigger than 6 on 21, because if we go back, 5 on 7 and 2 on 7, you cancel out the denominators now, and is 5 or 2 bigger? 5. So that means, look on the top square, 10 on 14 is the 5 on 7. So we know 10 on 14 is bigger than 6 on 21. Now it's your turn. Try the next two questions on your own in your workbook. Remember to make the denominators the same. Write the answer neatly. And just a quick tip, remember the denominators must always be the same, and what you do on the bottom you have to do on the top, and what you do on the top you have to do on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to show you the two questions. You have to pause the video, do it, and then you can play, and then you can look on the next slides for the answers. So here's your first question. So it is, which one is larger, which one is bigger, 5 on 6 or 11 on 12? Make the denominator the same, remember. Take your time, pause the video. I'm going on, just pause the video, write it down, figure it out, and then you can play again to see the next question. Here's question 2. Which one is larger, which one is bigger? Think carefully. 15 on 40 or 2 on 8? Can you find a common denominator? Try it in your book, pause the video, and if you're done, you can play, and then the question 1 and question 2 will be on the next slides, the answers. Okay, so here's the answers. 5 on 6 becomes 10 on 12. Because why? Because we wanted to make that 6 a 12, because 6 can go into 12. So what we did is we times with 2. So 6 times 2 is 12, and 5 times 2 is 10. So basically it became 10 on 12. So we can see, is 10 or 12, 10 or 11 bigger? 11 is. So what that tells us, 11 on 12 is bigger. Let's look at question 2. 15 on 40 becomes 3 on 8, because we divide the 40 to become an 8. We wanted the denominators to be, on this question, we want it to be an 8. Remember, we want the smallest possible number. The 40 becomes, so it's 2 on 8. The 15 becomes a 3, and the 40 becomes an 8, because we want the 40 to change into an 8. So that means 2 on 8 is smaller than 3 on 8. The biggest number here will then be 15 on 40. So let's check the answers. 5 on 6 becomes 10 on 12. No, sorry guys. I just want to say the summary for this. I wanted to write in your books. To compare fractions, make the bottom numbers the same. This is called the common denominator. We use equivalent fractions, equal fractions, to help us to see which one is easier. Then it is easy to see which one is bigger. Thank you for learning with me today, guys. Paste these notes into your writing books, do all your exercises, and if you still don't understand, go to Google Classroom and watch the videos again and again and again. There are more videos to help you there. Good luck. Keep trying. You can do it. I believe in you. For this, your timetables are important, so remember them. And then remember, math isn't learning and studying, it's practice, 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 practice.